Durud Anin. Hello everybody. I am here on the land and I'm doing some garden work. I'd like to start off by saying I've been a little bit frustrated around my corn that I've been planting. I think that deer are helping themselves to it, which I am okay with. It's just that as a gardener, a novice gardener, I made a mistake. The mistake was I didn't plant enough corn for the deer, for the raccoons, and for myself. So as a result, I'm trying to save some of the corn for myself just to be able to seed save. I haven't gotten myself to have any of the corn that I managed to grow on the balcony. I managed to grow one whole piece of white corn and I kept it in efforts to seed save. And I'm not exactly sure if the ones that I have covered by chicken wire are white corn or the golden Bateman corn. In any case, these two were what was left behind, and I put some chicken wire around them. And I'm hoping that that's going to help and that it's tall enough. Prior to making this video, I had the chicken wire just to this level where this tape is trying to indicate, and it had prevented them to a large degree because, as you can see over here, they had tried to take a nibble. And now that I've added this chicken wire and I've secured it with the twist ties properly, I reckon it's going to even increase the chances of this. The rest of the garden, I'm focusing on mulching, and as you know, I leave native plants alone, so New England aster and some goldenrod that has gone to seed almost. And because of the deer activity and animal activity, a lot of my sunflowers and things are also consumed. However, I try and keep myself grounded and understanding that I don't just grow for myself and that I grow for these guys as well. Hey, check out this long one they've left alone. It's significantly longer, and I haven't really done much for it. So the teaching kind of goes that the animals actually prune to some degree. But like the corn, and in another case I'm about to show you, okra, they kind of, in my human view, take more and don't allow it to take on. So this patch is okra and some bean, some common milkweed in there. And the animals, have been helping themselves, so you can see that they've been gnawing at it. And so today I decided, just like the corn, to give it chicken wire. And I'm not sure if I'm satisfied with how I've left it open for this one because it is lower to the ground. So I might be covering with more chicken wire just to keep the little critters out. I've got some tomatoes that are ripe and some tomatoes that are waiting to be ripe that I've kind of just left alone. And I've let my tomatoes crawl on the ground more than I had them tied. That was a transition I made based on what they looked like and what they were telling me they needed. This is my first radish patch. Now over time, sometimes I remove the cardboard and what I find underneath is bare ground. So over here I managed to sprinkle some spicy radish seeds, as I know that they are a good crop to try and grow later in the season, as this is. If I can get my hands on some amaranth for the next year, I would like to put some in the garden because I know that beyond the use that it can have for us, which might not be a lot, the insects really love it. So by having it in the garden, they might likely leave the other plants alone so that you can have them for yourself. Anyway, just wanted to stop by, tell you about my update, and I'll go keep at it and I'll keep you updated.